even when I woke up to the one with Zlatan, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, well, what was going on here? And Zlatan was like trying to calm the air. He was just of like, say, you're still my bro. Like, I think Zlatan is at a phase in his life where I don't just want Wahala, man. He
That
doesn't just
thing,
want Wahala.
that thing Zlatan did is still a diss to Shay. He said it in Yoruba, and if you know Yoruba very well, that's a diss. He said, "Aburo mi ni."
He said,
We
I'm not
don't.
your younger. Yeah,
Yeah, even Shay got it immediately. I was like, bro, now only two people my mama born. Do you understand? And you're
so I
not
know
one
be
of
your
them.
brother and you.
And do you understand? Because Yoruba people want to like tell you like you be my child kind of thing. They won't father
Mm.
you. So
Yeah.
he was fathering him, he was sonning him. That's why he's still a D sort of. I know you're going to ask me how have I been, and this is what I'm going to tell you. It's almost half of the year, or it's past half of the year at this point, and a lot has happened. To be honest with you, both the good and the bad at the same time. It's like yin yang, the good and the
Mm.
bad intertwined. And you know, one of the things that really stood out for me this year was it took a while before I got to summer. I'll be honest with you. I feel like it was cold for too long. I was just waiting, like, when is it going to get hot? When is it going to get hot? When is it going to get hot? And it kept painting, come on. At one point in May, it was still snowing. I was like, bro, it's May. Can you
God
stop
damn.
snowing? What's
Snow
going
is
on?
crazy. Snow in May
it's
is
it,
crazy.
it's crazy actually. Snowing in May, it's crazy. And at one point it got hot, and then a day or two later, it got cold again. Like, what's going on? What's going on? But
Well,
finally, it's hot again. Yeah.
what we had was just a week of heat wave. Like it was proper hot. We're talking like in the 30s, right? But after that, it's gone back to spring weather. So like every day you just look at the weather app and you're like, oh no, I still need to have my jumper on because it's not summering yet. I mean, I have my short sleeves, right? But it's not complete summer. I need the summer that I don't even need to be wearing a t-shirt. I need to just be, show the summer body. I mean, that's what we've been
Wait,
working out for now.
after the heat wave,
Yeah,
you guys are still back to wearing a little bit of jacket. Is that what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
It's
Wow.
crazy, man. This
I
summer is
didn't
not
expect
summering.
that.
It hasn't summered completely yet.
I think it's going to get to that point. Like when it's going to be like proper hot. And I would
9 months
appreciate
of
it so
winter is a
much.
lot, oh. 9 months of
It was
cold
a
is
lot. It was a lot. I
outrageous.
kept wondering, when is this going to end? I mean,
I know.
and one thing I did do, I think the first half of the year was at one point I was just like, you know what, it's time to clear out like a couple of things. So I kind of like decluttered like my room, my apartment, and just a bunch of things I didn't need again, just to like make way for something new to happen.
Mm,
They say if you don't let go of something, you don't receive something new. So I just did like something where I put the things I haven't used in a long time and just kind of like, you know what? It's time to like let go of these. They were not like bad. They were not like, in fact, it was clothes, shoes, and shoes I've not worn in a while. It was just there. I was just like, you know what? I've not used this in a while. Let me just give them away. And
do you know
once you
what
let
I
some,
did? I did that last. I did that last October or thereabouts. Just before my birthday, I was like, okay,
oh,
I'm turning a new age. I should, put all the old things away and start afresh. Well, guess what? I had this. What's it called? What's the word? Attachment. Should I say attachment syndrome? That there were some things that I was like, I'll need it. Let me keep it. six
I didn't take
months,
you for
9 months
someone who is
after.
sentimental. I didn't know you were that sentimental. You get attached to things.
Yeah, there are some things that just they have specific meanings or they have specific times I acquired them and I'm just like it'll be good to, keep this kind of thing around. But guess what? I haven't worn them, I haven't used them. So I said, okay, you know what? At some point this year I'll do another decluttering. And
Now,
I don't know when I will, but eventually.
it's like a sort of tradition I kind of learned from my family. We don't do it all the time, but a couple of times they call it like spring cleaning, where we just go around the house, the things you've not used in a long time, you just decide
Yeah.
to like give them away. And I want to
Mm.
continue the tradition. So I did it this year also. It was really nice. It was really nice doing that. But it's summer again, and I know you said it's not like summering properly over there yet, but it's
Yeah.
summer again. And tell me some of your favorite summer activities. What do you like to do during summer?
So it's always so I do a lot of traveling during summer as per intercountry travels because one way or the other, someone is always having a BBQ party, someone is always giving birth, someone is always just a reason to open the shed, the reason to put people in their gardens. I mean, I told you the 1 week we already had one barbecue party. Like the moment we just see a bit of sun, we're like, man, we're outside, man, back outside, guys. What are you saying? So I'm looking forward to it. Like every weekend is always going to be packed. That's definitely sure. And like, what are you doing on Saturday? First to book. Like I've already had people already saying, okay, the weather might be nice in like 2, 3 weeks time. Alpha, we're thinking of doing this. I want to surprise my husband. I want to surprise my girlfriend. I want to surprise this, but we just want to do a barbecue. We just want to be outside. So it's always just a barbecue party, a reason to be outside, bro. In the field, in the parks. Obviously, where I play football, they'll do like a tournament or something. Like everybody's just outside because we have brightness up until 10 p.m. So it's a good time for everybody to be outside. What about you?
I do enjoy weddings. In fact, a lot of people I know now are getting married, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And I like the whole idea of people getting married in the summer. It's just nice. I think it's fresh. So I'm looking forward to a lot of weddings during this period. I don't know how many I'll be attending though, but just the idea of it is interesting. And one thing I do enjoy a lot during this period is picnics and concerts,
Yeah, yeah,
sitting in
yeah.
the
That's a
park.
good one, actually.
And you were saying how people are already going for BBQ parties and stuff. I already went to a picnic. I didn't want to go. A friend forced me to go. Eventually, I got there and it wasn't bad. It was nice. And met this woman. I didn't like meet her, but she was there and we were all there together. She's a
Mm,
bit older. She's South African and
yeah.
she was I think she is in probably early 50s. And she was playing all these South African songs and she was dancing to it. And she was having the time of her life. And it just gets me thinking like how important music is, especially during moments like this during summer
Mm,
when people are outside trying to have fun and music plays like an important role in all of these activities. Imagine going for like a BBQ party and they're not playing jams. What does that even feel like?
Do you, do you know what? Like you just spoke about the lady that was South African.
Mhm.
Coincidentally, I mean, it feels like a lot happened in that particular 1 week that we just had sun. Scorpion Kings, Kabza the Small and DJ Maforisa, they had this what's it called? They had this piano people invited them. So there was DJ Maforisa, there was Tyler ICU, there was Jay Gadgets, all these loads of producers and DJs. And bro, everybody was outside. Imagine listening to Amapiano like the entire event. I know that's something you might not really subscribe to, but bro, it was sick.
Wait, it was
It
just
was a really good
Amapiano the
one.
how long was the how long was it? How long was the event?
It was from like 2 p.m. to like 10 p.m. Then
What?
there was an after party if you wanted to attend.
What? 8 hours of
Bro,
Amapiano.
if you think you know I'm a piano, go to that event and you realize that you're a learner.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, eight
I don't
hours
know
of
if you know them. They are
Amapiano.
these guys, piano people. They are the ones that organized the show, and it was a very good one.
I have been to places where, in fact, it's clubs where they call it them like Amapiano nights, where they just want to play Amapiano the entire night.
Yes.
And eventually, when it's like 2 hours in, 3 hours in, I'm like, you know what? We need to switch to something else. I can't keep listening to our piano the entire night. Please, 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 please. Take me back to Afrobeats, please. Or
No,
just
no, there was
switch.
touch of house music though. Here and there was
Okay.
just a bit of touch of there was a touch of house music.
Is
But
it is it is it me, or there are like different levels of amapiano? There's this sort of amapiano that is really, really close to house music. If you think about it, like the
yeah, yeah,
progression
it's
of the sound is
three step.
very, very three step, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's really close to house music. So house music and amapiano, I don't think they're far away from each other. So if you say a lot of house music was being played on, so I will understand. I would understand. Um, do you have any song in particular you got from that event that you look
I have
forward to?
loads,
Or
man.
like,
I have loads. Let's not even go there. I can I can give an entire playlist of what new
oh,
songs that I could.
you know what? For the playlist of this episode, you include a couple, the ones you think are like standout. Okay, that's what we do
Yeah,
for
but
this
you know the
episode.
thing about some of these Amapiano songs, a lot of them are, or some of them are just beats inclined. You're just falling for the beat. But the ones that they're singing, you need to get like a Southern African to interpret it to you. They have deep meanings. I'm not even going to lie. They have proper deep meanings. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't mind. I'll dig up some. I'll dig up.
There is this guy's son. They start with son something. Um, I can't remember them
Who's
now.
that?
It starts with, they have a name. It starts with, and Son Heart Music. It's South African. I really love their songs, and if I find it, I'll probably include a couple or two songs in the
Oh,
playlist.
that's calm.
Definitely,
That's calm.
definitely. But one activity I do enjoy in the summer also is concerts. I'm looking forward to going to as many concerts as possible this period, if
You've already
time will
been at one,
permit
right?
me. And it was one of my favorite experiences ever. I
Mm.
had a good time. It's my favorite artist ever, and getting to see him live was a dream come true for me, honestly.
I saw when I saw your post online, I was like, okay, say the greatest producer, and I went to see. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, sir.
He's not just the greatest producer, he's arguably the greatest artist to ever exist. Yes.
Okay.
And I don't
Okay.
I don't I don't mean that in a way where I would even accept, like I said arguably, but in my mind is unarguably.
It's unarguably fair.
Yes, you can't really argue it. I mean, okay, let me just give you, like, I met people at that concert who came not for the fanfare, not for taking
Yeah.
pictures, not to tell anyone that, oh, I attended the Kanye concert. They just came there
Yeah.
just to enjoy him. Like, literally,
Hmm.
they were just singing along. They didn't bring out their phone at any point to record or take pictures, just paying straight attention to that man. So you know how important Kanye is to them. It was
But I
really
was I
fun.
was telling you the other day that when you're
Uh-huh.
having fun, you forget that you have a mobile phone. Like if you are actually in that event, if you're
I
actually
agree
in,
with you.
like if you went there to enjoy yourself, you forget
I
you have
agree
a
with you.
mobile phone.
I agree with you
But
completely. Yes.
I mean, no offense. I like to catch the moment. It's always good to catch the moment. But the people, so I went for this show the other time, and from start to finish, I thought I was a fan. The guy he was giving the lyrics word for word. We were just looking at him like, are you sure we are really fans? Because this is not the same artist that we know. Guys, a lot of
Okay.
people are fans.
I think this is the
we are
way I
just
would
learning. We're
describe.
just scratching
I'll
the
de-
surface.
I'll describe you and I'll describe me. We listen to like a bulk of artists, both foreign and both the local ones, both the Afrobeat. Imagine we were just
Yeah.
having a conversation about South African music. I'm sure there were
Yeah.
times we've listened to stuff from Uganda, from Mali, different kinds of music. But there are people who find
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
favorite artist
Yeah. Yeah.
and they don't deviate from that. Bro, you check their phone. I
Bro.
have this friend. She's from northern Sudan, and we were talking, and
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I love music a lot. Do you listen to music? She was like, yeah, I listen to music a bit. What do you listen to? She said Taylor Swift, and that's all she listens to. Just Taylor Swift. I'm like, what? You
Swifty.
don't listen? I mean, I listen to Taylor Swift also. So we had like this whole discussion about how folklore is great. I told her, oh, the last album I enjoyed from Taylor Swift is Red. And that's where, honestly, I've been for a long time. She's like, no, you need to listen to from the Poets Department and a lot of the other albums. I'm like, I'll try to, but she really listens to just Taylor Swift. Interesting, right? I mean, don't you
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
try out like other artists? I'm like, you should try out Lord. Lord also makes like really beautiful music. It's like, you know what? Yo, I mean, come on.
I don't know, but I mean, it's what works for them anyway. It's the artist that speaks to them. But I think I still have my favorites, right? But it doesn't mean I'll be that monotonous that I just stick to Taylor Swift. I mean, I had my Taylor Swift era way back in my first year in uni. But since then, I don't think I've listened to Taylor Swift. So songs like Blank Space, I still know songs like that. Or this guy, what's his name? The guy that's Riptide, Vance Joy. So like you have a taste of everything, to be honest. I was speaking to a Nicki Minaj fan the other day, and she was telling me what this album meant, what this one went, what era she was in, what this was that. I was like, okay. I thought I used to like Nicki, but you have overpowered me. But it's good. It's good, to be honest. To just
But
pick one artist and they
the
focus
good
on
thing
that
about
artist.
the good thing about you is you can have a conversation with all these people, every one of them.
Oh
You're not
yeah,
lost
yeah,
because you know something about every one of these artists and you can have a discussion with them. So,
yeah. I think I enjoyed. I went for my friend did. What did she do? Uh, She did a little get together sometime in February or March, and I met a few people there. But there's someone that stuck because obviously it was music related. We're talking about, and he was talking about everybody, talking about rappers, talking about artists in general, and it was a good flow because I knew all these people. I'm thinking like, say for instance, you're talking about you listen to only Taylor Swift, right? And we're talking about say Lord, we're talking about ASAP Rocky, we're talking about Rihanna, we're talking about Beyonce. Like, and you're just looking like, okay, I got a blank space and I'll write your name. So like it's always good to have a touch of, in my opinion though. I mean, I respect everybody for what they listen to and what they like, but it's always good to just have an idea. Because me, for music, I was speaking with my friend's wife the other day, and she told me of Moses Sonmi or something. I can't remember his name. And I've never heard him before. So I was curious. I was like, I need to go check this guy because for me, music is personal. Like, what made you know that person that me, I don't know that person? So I'll immediately go
yes.
and check it out. Yeah. So I guess it's just because it's just the way we are,
I
both of
once
us, anyways.
made a tweet that I believe there are millions of songs out there I haven't listened to, and that makes me sad because left to me, I want to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
same. I have that
if
feeling. I have that.
if it's possible, I want to listen to everything I can listen to, and that's why every day I wake up, I'm searching for like new artists to listen to. It's like an addiction at this point. There's this high you get
Yeah,
off
it's a
like
drug. Yeah.
listening to something new for the first time and you're like, this is perfect. This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um let
Or
me
when you're
ask you
now
one
putting people
question.
on. Yeah,
Let me ask you one question.
go
Of
for it.
all the artists in the Afrobeat space right now, if you were to recommend one of them to someone who doesn't pay attention to like Afrobeats, who would you recommend? you'll be like, oh, this artist has like good shows. This artist has like good discography. This artist has like is a perfect combination of like a great artist.
I think I'll say Victoni, to be honest. But I haven't been to Victoni's show, so I might take away the show part. But I'll say
Uh,
Victoni. Victoni's discography is very good. Another person, obviously, I will say Benson. Let me see. Dami Oniro. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of songs, but she has a decent discography, and I have a bias for her.
So one of our core gang members actually said, "I think you're in love with Dami Oniro, sort of." If you're not in love with her, then you have like a major crush on Dami
No,
Oniro.
no, no. I like her music. What
You've
about you?
once
Who are you?
compared.
Who are you going for?
I really like your pick on Victoni. I feel like, in fact, Victoni has like this, new song making waves. In the first 2 days, he did like 1 million listens on
Yeah, I
Spotify.
think it's Fresh.
That
Is that the name?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Um, we are probably going to discuss this person on Q2, but then again, I like what YKB is doing. We've mentioned YKB
Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
podcast like a couple of
Yeah.
times, and recently he dropped like a tape, an EP with Active Boys. I believe Active Boys is just like a collection of a group of people. He's
Mm-hmm.
making like this wares and stuff, and he has changed the sound a bit. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
same YKB that made San Siro that
Hmm.
is
Oh,
that is
really?
on. Yeah, it's different. San Siro was more like the Afrobeats we've always used to love, and now YKB is making songs with like people like Dan Papa GTA, and is becoming like a bit more like rage inclined. So
Yeah.
I feel like when an artist is like able to do that, they are able to like blend and change their sounds and do different things. It makes me really happy. But like you said, you've never been to a Victoni show. I've never been to a YKB show also, but I'm really looking forward to going to one because I've heard stories about him like having like really great parties and
Crowd
stuff.
control.
Yeah, so, and that takes me back to the talk about Kanye concert. One thing I did appreciate about the Kanye's concert was that it was early. He said he was going to start at 9 and then he started at 9:05, which is,
Africa left the group chat, man.
do you understand? Like all the Afrobeats artists just left the group chat like that. So I think the one person we've even talked about on the pod that probably sticks to time is Adekunle Gold. I don't, does any other name come to mind of an Afrobeat
No,
artist that sticks to
no,
time?
no.
I
And
was,
you see, this time thing is important, but I don't know what the fuss with coming out late or coming out at a particular time. What does it change? Like you have except you don't have songs too, except you have just maybe 10 songs. But if you're talking about Burna Boy, Whiskey, Davido, talking about like some key men, they have the songs to back it. So why don't you come and spend the whole 2-3 hours with your fans? I mean, except you don't have the energy. That's also another thing to consider. But why are you keeping me there waiting? Then maybe at the end of the day, you'll probably chase me for not singing along or for sleeping on at the concert. So, but it's just I don't know this time thing. It has something we've probably talked about outside of the pod as well because we it was inculcated into our lifestyle back in uni. So it's kind of something we are used to. So when I'm disgusted when
it's
I go for a show
paramount
and you're
to the
keeping me
life we
waiting.
live that we are
Yeah, you're
always on
keeping me
time and
waiting like,
punctual.
bro, come on. So I don't know, but that's kudos to Kanye though. That's a very good one. I'm pretty sure a lot of all these other people will keep to time, but
And
Africa.
one thing I did enjoy was the stage design. He has been using the stage design wherever he goes to have a concert now, where he's like standing on top of the world. So
Oh yeah.
I am going to give a shout out to Burna Boy. Probably the first time I'm doing that on this podcast. Burna
You know,
Boy is Burna Boy is someone who actually takes time to create like a good experience for the concert
Oh
goers.
yeah, yeah, true, true. You know, I'm sure a lot of people probably think you don't like Burna Boy, but they don't know that you actually appreciate Burna Boy. It's just
I do love Burna
coincidentally
Boy.
when we are talking about him, he's in the line of sight, so we have to, so you have to go for him. But
Yeah,
Dele
but
actually loves Burna Boy. Let me just clear that one
right now,
first.
I'm actually even just shouting him out for being the one of those, like the very few artists who actually gives like great stage design. It brings like a couple of drummers out, the dancing, so many things.
Live band, yeah.
Yeah, it's live band and stuff. And the person who probably does that also is probably Rema and Ashake. Ashake also tries, he dances. He has always been dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know about Ashake being early. I don't know. And
Mm-hmm.
Rema too tries with the stage design. During his whole era of what's it called? He had like this bad stuff behind him. The
Mm-hmm.
stage
Yeah. They
they're
say
always nice.
Edo Juju.
Yeah. But I don't think there will be a lot of touring right now, especially in the US and in North America because
Oh,
of the
because of
World
the
Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah.
How will we even speak about World Cup has already started. Who are you backing?
Okay, see, this thing is, let me explain myself.
Yes.
Do you know I've loved Ronaldo for so much because I'm a United fan. I loved
Yeah.
him to the point that I started hating him.
Hmm.
Let me give you an
Okay.
example. The other day I was watching him and he was taking free kicks. And in my mind, I'm like, Ronaldo, why are you still taking free kicks? You've
You're
not,
still doing
you-
the yeah.
why are you still taking free kicks, Ronaldo? Please give it to Bruno. Give it to someone else. But it's I tweeted it and I said, power is intoxicating. When you have power, you don't
Yeah.
want to let go of it. He can't really imagine himself not being the main guy anymore.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, I beg,
Do you
drop
know
the.
a fun fact I saw about him like
Mhm.
probably a week or two ago? They said Ronaldo has missed the most penalties and Ronaldo has scored the most penalties.
Wow.
So the person was trying to say success and failure happen simultaneously.
That's the way we started the episode. Good and bad, intertwined, yin yang.
Yeah. So are you
But
saying you're going for Portugal for
I'm
the
going
World
for
Cup?
Portugal because it will really gladden my heart to see Ronaldo lift the World Cup. To be honest with
Because
you,
Messi has
it's
done it.
sort of, yeah. And
Oh,
I'm
you're among the Ronaldo Messi fans bandwagon. Say this is my
if you
goat.
if
This is
you
my
if you
shit.
if you ask me who's better, I will always tell you
Oh,
Messi is better. But who do I love more? Because he played for United,
United.
Ronaldo. Do you understand? I really want
Hmm.
Ronaldo to do well
Fair.
also. That's why I'm so critical of him. Like when he does something crazy, I'm like, oh Ronaldo, please now, please, please. Because I used to like him that much. So and also Bruno. Bruno wins the World Cup. I'm going to start screaming Ballon d'Or. You don't
Ballon d'Or shouts,
understand.
yeah?
Do you understand? Ballon d'Or shout starts immediately. I'm going to camp on Twitter and push that agenda to the end. So, Portugal. And they have like
I
a lot of players. There's Neves, there's
João
Vitinha,
Neves, yeah.
there's Nuno, so it's a good squad actually. So,
Well,
why not?
I mean they are one of the in my books, they are one of the contenders.
Uh-huh.
But just for because of music, because of the
Yeah,
song, I want France
yeah.
to win. That their
What's
World Cup song is crazy.
which one? I probably not seen it.
You've not heard the France World Cup song?
No.
Not Ali Ali. No, this one has okay. He has this kind of I don't know. You have to listen to it. I don't know, but
Are you
it's
sure
different.
it's not like AI music? Because
No,
a
no,
lot
no,
of
legit,
people
legit,
are making like AI
legit,
music
legit.
with the World Cup. It's legit.
No, no, legit, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Ah,
since we're on the World Cup, bro, let me ask you: Have you seen the Nike ad? Have you seen the Adidas ad for the World?
I
Did you
always
see
have,
it?
I always have a story for everything. The
Yeah,
other
yeah,
day,
hit me.
I was with a student and I played both ads. I played the Nike one and I played the Adidas one. And I asked them, which one do you like more? And he said he prefers the Adidas advertisement, the
Okay.
Adidas one. And I said I
Yeah.
prefer it too because I kind of enjoy the story. I like the acting from Timothy Chalamet, and I like the way it ended where Messi was like, "Oh, if these guys don't do what you want them to do, I will always step in." I mean, the Nike one had like a lot of faces, a lot of big names, a lot of chaos, but I just prefer the Adidas one.
So, the best way to describe the Nike ad is, what's this guy's name? The Weeknd, his album, The Beauty Behind the Madness. That's the best way to describe that ad. It is pure cinema, as chaotic as it is. If you so I saw a post that was giving all the references that were made across. I mean, I can't start saying all now anyways, that were made in that chaos. And it was absolute cinema, bro. I'm going with Nike. I mean, I don't
Really?
even know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going with Nike because nah, forget the star studded or whatever. But I
It
get the
was
storyline Adidas were doing, but I always go back to watch the Nike one. To be honest,
it
I'm going
felt
with that one.
very it felt very chaotic for me. But I did like the
You
part
like
where
decorum every time.
I I do like the part where LeBron was pushing the books back to Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
They were like, "Oh, it's your turn to like end. This is the end of your whatever and stuff
Yeah.
like that." But those two old men, they need to retire. They need to go and sit their asses.
In the comment section, people were saying it was good until they showed Kim K. I'm like, guys, come on now.
I like Kim K. Why do people not like that woman?
I don't know, man. I mean, so, but yeah, it was a very brilliant one. But I hope, I mean, if France doesn't win it, I hope England does, to be honest. But we'll see.
I show Speed as a song for the World Cup. He actually made the official compilation album for the World Cup.
I show speed.
I show
Isn't it
Speed.
Bonner and Shakira?
There's Bonner. No, it's a compilation album. Apparently, okay, let me tell you
Right.
something.
Hmm.
Odumodu got a text from Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho told him like we're going to do something together and the song is going to make the compilation album, but eventually it didn't make it. I feel a bit
Oh,
sad
shit.
for yeah, I feel a bit sad for OD. The song I think they couldn't meet the time that FIFA allotted to like to submit the music, so it didn't make it. But um I show Speedon made it. He sent a text to FIFA and was like, "Oh, I made this song and the video for World Cup. Can I include it in the official compilation?" And they did. Actually, I show Speed as a fan.
Obviously, they'll
And
accept I show speed.
I saw
Ah,
a
that's so
couple
sad for
of
Odi. I feel so sad for Odi.
yeah, unfortunate, unfortunate. I actually saw like the song and I saw a couple of people tweeting about it on Twitter. They actually like the I Show Speed song. And
I
they were
haven't heard it.
they were comparing it to the song that you talked about, the one with
Bonner and
Shakira and Burna
Shakira.
Boy,
Hmm.
which is interesting. Now I'm going back to me not liking Burna Boy again. Like most people would think, but I do love Burna Boy. I do
100
love
to
Burna
0,
Boy.
100 to 0.
I don't like that song. I don't clearly say I don't like something, but that particular song, I don't
It
like it.
won't grow. It won't grow on you.
It's not going to grow on me. I have tried. Believe me, I
People were like saying Bonner doesn't have that on his social media. Like, why do is it was maybe he was that pissed that he was like, no, this song no good though. But I
actually
don't know.
a couple of features Bona has been on lately, he has not tweeted or said anything about. So maybe he's just taking an hiatus away from social media, to be honest with you. He has not even been active on social media lately. So maybe not
You know
just
what I
posting
think?
music.
You know what
Hmm
I think actually? I think Shebang should be the World Cup song.
Popsy, Popsy, if you bring up Shebang, only one thing comes to mind. Do you know the meme that has been going around?
Manish on the beat shebang. All of my ops, they're dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head? This nigga suck! Oh my fucking
Manik Shebik Shebang. All of my upset. He made that meme made a almost perfect song into me not liking it, but I still like Shabang. Shabang is a banger. If it's the World Cup song, if it's the official World Cup song,
That
I'll
should be
take
the work
it.
also.
I'll take it.
That's the only one that comes close to Zamina Mina, Waka Waka,
No,
Hmm.
Popsy, Zamina Mina or Waving Flag, which do you prefer?
Oh, shit. Well, now I don't know what they are really releasing, but it is what it
Nobody,
is.
nobody is stopping Zamina Mina and Waving Flag. I don't think
Yeah,
World
when
World
I
Cup
get
songs are.
older.
Yeah, they're not getting
Yeah,
that close anymore. Yeah, no,
no.
no.
Wagwan, my people. What's good? I hope you're enjoying the episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get back to enjoyment.
But speaking of Bonner, he's producing Shay Vibe's upcoming album. What do you think about that?
Creatively directing,
Okay, sorry.
interesting,
Apologies. Apologies.
interesting,
Creative.
interesting,
Wrong
right?
choice of words.
Creatively directing.
Mm.
What do you expect, please?
I expect a lot of samples. Because that's like a thing with Bonner Boy. He always sample. He goes way back, samples all these old songs. So he might lean towards that side. There will be authenticity, to be honest, because Bonner Boy has that. What else?
I
What
will.
else? Bonner Boy Sheyi vibes. They have a good vibe. Giza,
Okay.
decent song.
One thing I would really love, first of all, is a change of style for Shay
Sheyi,
vibes. Yeah, yeah.
like
I
the way he
think
sings.
not just the way he sings, like his looks, the choice of jewelries, like the hairstyle, everything, like a total rebrand is not a bad idea at this point. I mean, so let's start from there.
I I don't know. Sheyi vibes gives me that he has to be crazy with the way he is. If not, it won't work for him.
Has it been working? I mean, Fujimoto like came like and went. Who still
Breezed in and
listens to
out.
who still listens to Fujimoto?
But if you play Shaolin, the whole place will scatter.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, we were expecting like a global domination for Shay vibes to some extent. I don't think that has really happened yet.
And
So
let's see what Burna Boy is going to do. But so do you think he's going to have much influence when it comes to his styling through this album? Do you think?
I have seen the new chain he got. It's different from what Shay would have gotten normally. So it's now he had one that he could put his phone into. And now he had like this secular one. He looked like something that Bonner would normally get. So
Mm,
I feel like Shay and Bonner coming together, him creatively directing like the way his album goes, the progression of his career now. I think it's a really good idea. I really buy into it, and I'm looking forward to maybe a couple of features from Bonner on the album, and
or
like
some
samples, like you
vocals.
said. Yeah, yeah, maybe some background vocals and
Mm,
probably some really amazing features. I don't really need local features on this album, to be honest with you. I've had enough of that.
mm,
With Shay, I would really love for him to like go out of his comfort zone, work with like a couple of other
like who?
artists from. Okay, let's say for one, this Ugandan guy, you could do
Ba-
something with him.
Baraka?
Yes, Baraka. Go
Okay.
go a bit towards the American. You know, Sheyi Vibe has like this crazy thing. He could do something with like the trap guys in what's it
Oh,
called?
that his song with Ross.
America.
I actually liked it.
Yes, it
So
wasn't
yeah,
bad.
I
So
think I see what you mean.
he could lean towards like international art, and I feel like that's going to also like polish his sound a bit, to be honest. That was
Oh, yeah, I like
what
Sheyi Vibe sound, sha. I won't like. I mean, Sheyi Vibe is that kind of person that you say you don't like it at first, but once you get into it, you get into it for real.
for him.
Yeah.
Today,
So
not today, when I was go pay,
Osime used that.
let me know
Osime used
Bishole.
that in his entrance for Galatasaray. He used that song, and I had to go back throughout that week. That's the only song I was listening to. Eh?
No,
Dun, dun, dun,
she
dun.
has Osh Poppy, he has Today, he has what's the name of
Migos.
yeah. Yeah, oh me, oh me. Imagine Shay will take off and Quavo on this song. It won't be bad, to be honest with you. It won't be bad. He could do something. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's not all about Shay. Shay has also been out there, you know, dissing people. He started with AG. I don't even know what started that, to be honest. What led to
Yeah,
that?
it didn't really seem like his kind of vibe with the way he was going about itself. I was like, bro, what's going on? Talk to me.
Shay dissing AG. Like where to where?
Yeah.
Well,
Straight bullet,
apparently
no, they really reach AG like that.
AG is apparently AG was supposed to be on a song with Shay, and Shay didn't clear it. I'm not sure about the whole thing. Shay didn't clear the song, but now AJ made on his what's it called? Deluxe for his last album.
Fuji Extra.
Yes. He said this one no be Fujimoto.
Fujimoto. Oh,
Oh,
these guys.
good songwriting, to be honest with you. It's a very interesting songwriting. He made a lot of sense. This is not Fuji Extra, no be Fujimoto. Almost Sheyi no take up likely. Sheyi come, he say, Adrian are smelling.
Yeah.
He was really pissed. And then Adekule Gold replied. He made like a video and replied him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Sheyi still has issues with Bankuli. Do you remember that video where Bankuli was talking to someone and was telling, you know that guy is crazy now. You don't need to fight with him and stuff like that. Even during this whole period where Sheyi was dissing AG, he still dragged
Yeah.
Bankuli into it and dissed Bankuli again. He said, that head must still no get sense.
As a straight bullet, even when I woke up to the one with Zlatan, I was like, well, what's going on here? And as Zlatan was like trying to calm the air, he was just of like, say, you're still my bro. Like, I think Zlatan is at a phase in his life where I don't just want Wahala, man. He
that
doesn't just
thing,
want Wahala.
that thing Zlatan did is still a diss to Sheyi. He said it in Yoruba, and if you know Yoruba very well, that's a diss. He said, Aburo Minye.
He said,
We
I'm not
don't,
your younger. Yeah.
yeah, even Sheyi got it immediately. I was like, bro, now only two people my mama born. Do you understand? And you're
So I
not
know
one
be
of
your
them.
brother and you.
And do you understand? Because Yoruba people want to like tell you like you be my child kind of thing. They won't father you. So
Yeah.
he was fathering him, he was sonning him. That's why it's still a D sort of. But I hope they make it like, you know, they piece it out together. We don't need all these. But it's not only in the Afrobeat space we are seeing this, you know. Jay-Z and Drake also they have a beef that is brewing, and Jay-Z was even at the show, this picnic event where he did like a freestyle and he actually replied
Drake.
Drake, yeah, you know.
Drake made a whole album to reply the whole industry.
Do you understand? Drake gave
So
everybody
it
time.
touched everybody. DJ Khaled, whoever.
Everybody, in fact, especially Jay-Z. And Jay-Z was telling him like, if you're looking for me on this song chart, then you're looking at the wrong chart. In fact, Jay-Z is basically saying, you know what? And guess what? After he replied that, Beyonce got on the billionaires chart. She actually increased
Again.
Yeah, she increased again. So it actually went with one of the verses on his freestyle that Jay-Z said, you got the wrong B. So like you got
He
the
has
wrong,
he has that line on one of his songs.
it's,
On 444. Oh yeah, go
yeah.
on. Go on. Yeah.
So it's interesting. I don't know. Probably by the time this dropped, maybe Drake would have dropped another one. But I don't think Drake should drop right now because his
He
album
won't.
is doing so well. It doesn't need
Let's
the
enjoy Shebang.
negativity.
My
Yeah,
niche on the beach. Shebang.
let's just enjoy the songs we have now. Yeah,
All
that's
of
the
my
thing.
ups, they dead.
One more thing about Shay, yeah.
Yeah.
Shay, when he came out initially, he was at the same time with Ashake. And Shay was with Dapper, he left Dapper. What do you think at the moment? Do you think Shay is toe to toe with Ashake?
Do I think what? Sorry?
Do you think Shay is toe to toe with Ashake? Do you think they're still comparable?
Like in terms of influence and all, no. But she still has good songs that you can still say some would go with some of Ashake's song, but Ashake I think, is clearly the bigger artist at the moment. We don't know what might happen with this intro with Bonner, with this thing he's trying to do with Bonner. We don't know how that was skyrocketing. But yeah, I get that was like a thing. She versus Ashake every time, like
Uh-huh.
you are. I think fans were actually pushing that. That's the funny thing. They were actually pushing that because I think two of them. I don't think two of them are actually decent. Like, but fans were just trying to put the whole Ashake Shea as a thing. But I'm going with Ashake as a bigger artist if I'm being honest. But I still
Yeah,
listen to both of them, and
I
she
agree
still
with
has
you.
wonderful songs.
I agree with you completely. They have a song together with Olamide and Young John. Do you remember the song? And They Come.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 Who are the better verse?
Hmm.
And I give her one time. She go all the time. And then the time on my logo, if you read it right back, they play.
Um, Ononi New England number
uh,
one.
Ogoni New England confirm no
Ogoni
ni.
New England. Sorry, Shay.
I think she had the better verse on that song. So
Yeah.
that kind of alludes to Shei's what's it called, talent. If it's down to the talent, he has the talent. So I'm thinking, is it a management issue now? What do you think?
He's independent now with Vibes INEC
Mm-hmm,
Incorporated,
mm-hmm.
whatever that
Yeah.
means. But
Vibes
so
Inc. Incorporation.
incorporation, yeah. But Giron Republic
Mm-hmm.
is also independence in a way. But I just think the Ashake's manager from Empire is doing a crazy job for him. And Shay is also linked to Empire, but maybe whoever he's working hand in hand is not doing justice with the way Ashake's manager is. Ashake's manager was, when I saw one of the videos, she said she resumed the same week Ashake was signed to Empire. So as soon as Ashake was like her first client or first artist that she will manage. So you can imagine what that means. Like you're just joining a company and your first project is to do something. You want to prove, like give your best. So I can see why she has destroyed and made Ashake as big as he is now. I don't have the details of Sheyi and Empire, but it's not coming together.
Okay. Um. So the thing is, management is really important in music, right? It could really determine if your career is like excellent or you're going to have like a mild or a mid career, as people will say, or you can rise and fall easily if you don't have a good management behind you. Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's true.
and management can deter your progress. King Madi has been making a bit of progress lately. We've been talking about a lot of King Madi music. King Madi with Benson was a song that was played. And I think, in fact, King Madi with Benson will probably make a comeback as a summer banger again because that's a actually really good summer song. But
The
King
recent one or
Madi,
the old one?
the old one,
Ole. Okay. Okay.
yeah. I mean, that song is special. I really like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
song, and I know you do too. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good
but
song.
King Madi is struggling, or she was struggling. I don't want to say she's still struggling to release music. Sometimes she puts music online and then it's taking off. And then eventually she came online to say, oh, this is the reason why my songs will be taking off. Apparently, the label she used to work with, J-Ton Music, were taking her songs down for contract breach.
Mm.
It's interesting, right? So
That's crazy.
she came on IG Live and she explained the whole situation about a particular woman, actually, the woman in charge of Jeton Music, and says this woman is trying to like take too much money from her. She stole $2 million from her. What's it called? So, you know, King Madi made all these accusations, and then Jeton Music came to reply and say, if I make an investment in an artist, I do expect to recoup my money. Do you understand? I'm not just making investment and then one day you decide that you're tired of working with me and then you want to leave. What's your take on all these, like management and labels and wanting to recoup the money and artists saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm ready to leave you.
You know, I think sometimes artists usually when they feel they've arrived at a certain, I'm not supporting King Madi, I'm not supporting Jayton or whoever that lady is, but I think at some point when they feel they've gotten to a certain stage, they forget that they signed the contract and they want to somehow breach that contract. Then on the other side, the labels that sign this artist or the management that sign this artist, when they see that this artist is big, they begin to probably add some clauses that were not included in the original contract, and their heads will roll definitely because the artist will be like, "We didn't agree this. Now that you've seen that I'm bigger than what you expected, you now want to eat more than what you have invested or what you thought it would be." So it's just, I mean, with these things, you said both of them have come out though, but it's we need to be careful because some of these things are single story. You need to hear from both parties. Like sit down, you know, look at it. Like what was in the contract. Sometimes some contracts, just like football contracts, they say with it trigger you can trigger like a 1 year extension or something. You can maybe there are things you might hit that trigger something else. So you don't know the nitty-gritty of the contract. But it's just sad when we just want to enjoy music. You people we are already enjoying the song, you now take it off. Or we're enjoying the artist, you now take it off. Like, yeah, that kind of way. We tend to be honest, we always, most of the times that we see artists and management fighting or having issues, we're always leaning towards the artist. I've never seen any time anybody has really supported the management. I stand to be corrected.
No, nobody likes their boss. Even
Yeah,
those that do
so
9 to 5, they complain about their bosses.
so that's always the thing. I can't have Kenny's music, Vector's time, all the people that have had issues. We're always in support of the artist because we are fans. We just want to enjoy music. But sometimes it might be the artist that's messed up. You get Drake released 3 albums. I'm sure people were wondering why he released it. It's because he wanted to end his stint with Universal. So
Contractual
he just dropped
agreement with
3.
Universal. Yes.
Yeah. So like you see all those things. Probably that was not part of the contract that you can't release 2 albums at a go. But he has done it anyway. So everybody be like, yeah, we have music, let's listen. So I
Uh,
don't know who I'm in support of. It's just sad that
well,
King
the
Madi, man, she's
last
a
I
decent
s-
artist.
the last I saw of it, the court ruling was that for now King Madi can go ahead to release and work with other labels. So she's working with KFMD at the moment, and even
Mm-hmm.
if you check her music, you see that's the name that starts the song KFMD before King Madi
Yeah,
actually shows up.
King
So
Madi, yeah.
one of the reasons is because apparently in the contract, allegedly, she also
Mm.
signed the right to her name. I feel like one thing you should never do as an artist is to
This
sign the right to your name. Never sign the right to your name over to your label. Please.
this thing messed Kiss Daniel up now.
Yes.
Is it not
Yes.
something similar? He changed from Kiss, he removed the Z, he put S,
Mhm.
man. Emperor Jeezy showed that guy.
I think, to be honest with
Man.
you, it has happened to a couple artists, not just Kiss Daniel.
Yeah.
I don't think don't sign over the rights to your name, because if you ever need to leave like your contract and stuff like that, imagine leaving behind your name. Imagine Davido has to leave behind Davido. Imagine a Burna needs to leave behind that
I
name
can't call
Burna.
the video another thing, no.
Where you want to start from? Even Benson, we're still calling him Buju. Do you understand?
Yeah. But Fajo
It's
messed Benson up, but it is what it is anyways.
yeah, Fajo, we don't like you over here. We love
Oh.
Benson. I saw that video on him with like what's it called on what's the name of this guy's podcast? John
Academics?
no, it's the other one. The one that is just like
Joe
academics.
Budden.
Joe Budden, he was like, "Oh, I told him you can't use the name. This is the only one real Buju Banton." I was like, "What is this, bro?" So you're like, "You get the fuck."
Oh, anyway, there's only one Benson anyways.
There's only one Bensi though. It's Buju Bensi. Buju Bensi. And speaking of Buju Bensi, he dropped an EP with SARS.
The game needs us.
The game
And
really
then, do you know
needed
what's
them.
real? Like the game actually needs both of us. Like, jokes aside, I'm not even trying to be cheesy with this, but
Okay.
the Afrobeats space, they actually need myself and Dele. Like, jokes aside, this is
In-
when that album dropped, I said, "Come on, this is me and Dele. What are you guys saying?"
we are the Lion Messi of Afrobeats. Now we run the game.
Yeah. I feel like we can give a lot of artists, point them in the right direction one way or the other, but they're sleeping on us.
Not for long. Not for long. They'll wake up.
Not for too long.
Wake up,
my
baby.
guy,
Wake
my
up.
guy.
It's time to get this paper. They're going to wake up.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, a couple of projects have dropped, and myself and Uko are looking forward to, Q2 is going to be interesting, actually. It's going to be
Bro,
crazy.
the amount of music dropped between ending of March till June is crazy. Like, you can't keep up. Like, left, right, center, this one is dropping. Singles, EPs, albums, mixtapes, this one, that one, collabs. Like, bro, I'm like,
And
where can we listen and where can we finish listening?
just one of, of course, a lot of albums dropped. I'm looking forward to talk about them. Omale dropped, Ashake dropped, Benzine and SARS dropped, Emi Oniga dropped. Just the other day, myself and you were talking, and later I went to check. Manuel's dropped also. Come on, like there is
Mr.
just
Easy dropped.
yeah, and King Promise. You understand? Like there's so much going on, and wow, we are going to have a field day in Q2. We're going to have like a proper field
Yeah,
day.
so I mean, just like the last time, we'll try and see what were the best projects. I mean, there can only be a few that can make it, and then we'll review it and tell you guys which ones are the best, to be honest. But it's a lot, to be honest. We'll see. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's a good problem because we have more things to listen to. Ice Prince dropped.
Yes.
So
we almost forgot. Ice Prince dropped. Wow.
yeah, there are a lot of people I've not mentioned, but yeah, at least Angelina Kidjo dropped. Johnny Drill dropped. I could keep saying artists and we'll just be going.
Yeah. Oh, bro, just too many. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, on next episode we will try as much as we can to separate the wheat from the chaff and give you guys how you guys love it.
Hot, right? Hot.
Yeah.
No, they will not have it any other way. Hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just catching up, my guys. We just thought to like pull you guys onto what's happening in the industry because there's a lot happening. Like you can't keep up. So I think we'll just give you like an hour of us talking and you're up
Mm-hmm.
to speed. You're like, oh, okay, so this happened, that happened, this isn't happening. Yeah. These are the most important news or the most important
Both,
things to
both,
do.
both
And
the good and the bad.
oh yeah, yeah. And if you don't
Also,
love football, I think you should watch the World Cup though.
guys, go and check out Lona's documentary on how he toured 24 states in Nigeria. Interesting documentary. It's an eye
Mm,
opener. You should check it out.
mm,
You could learn a thing or two from that. Yeah. And
Maybe we should go on
like
tour too, Dele.
it's in the plan. It's in the works. It's in the works. I think later this year or early next year, guys are going to get some interesting things from us. They should keep their fingers crossed.
Say less.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're coming to a city near you.
I know, right?
Yeah. Do you have anything else for them? Do you have anything else for the gang?
Nothing much. I just want to say thank you to everybody for listening to us for 6 months now. Like every other Friday since the second week of January, you've tuned in, you've heard our horrible voices, you've laughed at our terrible jokes, you've watched the videos on YouTube, you've followed, you've told a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We just want to say thank you. 6 months in this bitch. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, us out.
And thank you for always coming on the show too, Uko. You've made it. I really always look forward to having like being on here with you all the time. It's really interesting being here with you. So if the fans can't tell you directly, I'm telling you on their behalf. Thank you
Oh,
thank you
same,
for
same,
always
same.
cooking up,
Appreciate.
interesting
I
shows for
appreciate
us.
you. I appreciate you.
Obrigado,
You're loyal. You're
gracias.
smart.
And that brings us to everyone's favorite part of the show, the song of the week. So this week there is no runner-up, just one song.
Straight up.
Because it's the first time I heard this song, I felt like, okay, I like this. I like what both of them were able to accomplish on the song and how they blend into each other vocally. So the song of the week is Johnny Drew featuring Fireboy Angelina.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I know you guys are waiting for it. Our sun is out, summer is here. If you're going for one of those barbecues or those concerts as a guy, make sure you look for an Angelina. And if you're Angelina at the show, don't dull Angel when they come to meet you. See you guys in 2 weeks.
See you guys.
Oh, Angela, where you going for summer? Are you out in Mambea, rocking your Mason Mandela?
Hello everyone. Welcome to your favorite music podcast. Hear me out. Okay, there is no runner-up this week. There is just one song
Straight
in
to
mind.
it.
There's just one song in mind, and it's a song I really enjoyed. I don't know the title, no worry yourself.
Manish on the beach, bang.
Oh, we don't flow. We just a flow they go. But it was actually nice. I think it's an appreciated episode. See the way I enter, you go think I know the name of the song. I just did.